Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
A sizable gain there, 9 yards as they get it back to a 3rd and 5. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jackson. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them.
And look at this. It's a fake. And he cuts it back right, and he's got a crease. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a 1st down. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. On 1st down, Hammond. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this 1st quarter. Back to throw. Jackson out to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 37. A big play that time for the Ravens. 43 yards. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
Escaping the pressure right. Just keeping the play alive. And it's 6 points for the Baltimore Ravens.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They'll run on 1st down. Archer. A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. 44 yards. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
The previous play, big on the ground. That one big through the air. Things have jumped up quickly.
Certainly appears that whatever their thought process is on the defensive side of the ball, they're one play behind. You know, loaded up for the pass, they hit them with the run. Load up for the run, they hit them with the pass. They've got to get in sync.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Here's Jackson throwing to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right. And that's caught inside the 30. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And here's a throw off the scramble, and that's complete out left. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make it.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. It's the fullback. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Jackson now down around his goal line. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
Yeah, 56 yards. Mike 54. Coming to you. Coming in.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He'll rifle this. He's got a man. Complete. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45.
Hey, defense, let's go. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. 22, Jet, Bomber. Right there. 22, Jet, Bomber.
Jackson from the shotgun. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where you see the final score there. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. 17-10, the final score. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting New Orleans Saints. A 3-touchdown differential in the end, 35-14, the final. In the game you're watching, we've seen a strong first half out of Lamar Jackson. He's over 300 yards passing already. How high can he go? To find out, let's kick it back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. first down. Archer. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And a big face mask penalty here, 15 yards.
You never want to get your hands up in the face mask area because your fingers can get tangled up there, and that can hurt you as a player.
Oh, and now some space to operate. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. They'll run on first down. Archer shrugs him off. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. How will this offense respond? Their defense just gave up the touchdown. Now it's their opportunity. 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson buying time to his left. It's caught inside the 25. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for him.
On first down, Archer. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen. It got his man complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 45 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Rolling to his right. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation.
And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. It's the fullback with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
I'm here all day. Watch hot.
They'll run on first down. Chaney. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Fights free yet again. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on third down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead.
This is caught inside the 15. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 39 yards there, a big one. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Give him 3 on the gain there, 2nd and goal.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Baltimore, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, and the Baltimore Ravens. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Now Jackson back into his end zone. He'll buy some time right. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Gets through and now an opening. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big play that time for the Ravens. And even 60 yards. Sometimes the one-handed catches are unnecessary, but he was trying to ward off the defender with the other, so maybe that was just a good play.
So that tells you that not only do they imagine those types of catches, they actually work on them with defenders jostling them in order to keep their concentration and haul it in.
A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look, 5 cents.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 12-yard touchdown grab. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now it's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Throwing right, and that's complete. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Looking to throw. Jackson looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ryan. And he's got this down to the 35.
Face mask. Defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Back to throw. Jackson. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get...
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. It's the fullback. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. On first down, Archer. He'll have a first down past the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
23 yards the pickup there. Looked like they picked a heck of a time to run the counter.
And we've been saying that in this great game of football probably since we started playing. Anytime you get guys thinking you're going to go one way and you hit back the opposite side, it's a great chance it can turn into the type of play we just saw there, a big gainer.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Play action. It's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Powers. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Got the hand caught up in the grill of the face mask. 15-yard penalty.
So tough for a defender. You're trying so hard to make a play, and the way that these offensive guys can move around, sometimes your hand gets into the wrong place.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. This is Henry. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. It's the fullback. So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. Jackson now, throwing to start the drive. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. The end result, 21 yards.
Come on now, let's go.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
And that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
On second down, Archer. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Looking to throw. Jackson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 24 yards. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's the... We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. Jackson on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught at the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Jackson on first down. Forced out to his left. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. 24-3 was the final. From there, let's hop over to New England. Check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And it was the visiting Dolphins who were able to get the victory. And finally, on Monday Night Football, should be a good one there, between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. In the game you're watching, we've seen a strong first half out of Lamar Jackson. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This one taken just inside the 10. And shutting him off, now open field. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Ravens.
It's all about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Back to throw. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Looking to throw. Jackson. He'll rifle. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. His throw caught at about the 5. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 21 yards away. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Back to throw. Jackson. Throw left side complete. It's Ryan. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. A gain of 3, second down. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. He won't go down. Accelerating, and off he goes. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll run on first down. Archer shrugs off another. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythemer Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And to give this time to the tailback. He's got the first down here inside the 30. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the fourth quarter.
And with those types of runs, that tells you they feel very confident in their running game. They feel very strong at this stage of the contest, and they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there, running the ball down their throat.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On second down now, Archer. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. On first down, Archer. He's going to have the first down past the 20. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Charles, I know it's hard when live bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays. We talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim lower so that your hand doesn't get involved in the face mask.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Powers. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Ryan. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there at 22. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train is just... So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Ravens, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens. With that, let's get up to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. There to call all the action. We welcome in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, they love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man, complete. 36 yards on the play. Well, how about a deep ball on the first play from scrimmage, putting that secondary on notice?
Brandon, all I remember when I was a player is that we always took a test the night before the game about teams' tendencies and what they plan to do. I'm not sure we think deep ball right out of the gate and putting us back on our heels.
Defense.
And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Henry. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll run with Henry. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. It's the... After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Now Jackson to throw from his end zone. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this out past the 25. 25 yards that time.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. And with good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? He's going to it's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. To throw is Jackson. Throwing on 1st down. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Continuing to fight for more. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and then the running back can read it.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 50 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, partner, but on 2nd and inches, a lot of the times I'm leery about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a 1st down.
No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So
and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's the fullback. His second. So we are in the 2nd quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. Jackson on 1st and 10. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on 1st down. Archer. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, he got great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
He'll rife, and that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Archer, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Archer, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Flush to his right. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. They'll run on first down. Archer, and he breaks through another tackle. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
With that last carry, he's now over 8,000 career rushing yards.
All right, big applause. Lots of clapping for this one, right? Think about it this way. Along the way, he has passed Hall of Famer Terrell Davis, and now he's starting to approach another Hall of Famer in Larry Zonka.
Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. On first down, Archer. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Archer. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Hammond, and bulldozing through multiple tackles. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Hammond. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. This offense #1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and their run game got them another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Baltimore, they remain as hot as anyone at 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Denver, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody.